Welcome to a macro view, where we take an in-depth look at Roll20 macros and break them down in an attempt to make you a better macro maker. Thanks for joining me. My name is Jim. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. In this video we're looking at the Shillelagh macro. So let's look at the spell. This is a druid cantrip, and basically they get to take a club or quarterstaff, whatever they have in their hand, and they get to use their spellcasting ability instead of strength, because melee attacks are typically strength based and casters typically don't have good strength at all, so it allows them to use their spellcasting ability. So for the duration you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using the weapon, and the weapon's damage die becomes a die 8. The weapon also becomes magical if it isn't already. The spell ends if you cast it again, or if you let the weapon go, and it lasts for a minute. So let's build it. So we are going to start, as we always do, with the default macro, and we're gonna name equals Shillelagh. And so we're going to do an attack. So basically this is like the melee attack macros, if you watched that video. So we're going to start with the attack. And we're going to roll a 1 die 20. Plus, now in a normal melee attack you would be using someone's strength modifier, but we're not going to use that in this case. Since our druid is Skeeki, we're going to use Skeeki's spellcasting ability, which is wisdom. So we're going to use a stat call to get Skeeki's wisdom modifier. So that opens the call. We're going to go get Skeeki's, or look at Skeeki's character sheet, and we need the wisdom mod. So that's the call to get that. And then we get to also add, just like any other attack, Skeeki's. We're going to do another call. Skeeki PB gets her proficiency bonus. And we're going to end the roll. Just like that. And again, we always roll twice. So we're going to separate it with that, copy that, and paste it down so there's 2 attacks. And we're going to end the roll. So let's look at this, run it, and you can see a 28 and a 25. So let's double check and make sure that that's right. If we come over here, we know that Skeeki's wisdom modifier is a 5, right? And then proficiency bonus is a 4. So 1 die 20 plus 5 plus 4, that is correct. He rolled a 19 on the first one and a 17 on the next one. Pretty good rolls. So that is the damage roll. And then we are going to, that was the attack roll, and now we're going to do the damage. So this is, I know from reading the spell in a different location, this is magical bludgeoning damage, because the spell right here says the weapon also becomes magical if it isn't. So it's magical bludgeoning damage. And we are going to roll a 1 die 8 plus, because we get to add Skeeki's wisdom modifier again. So we're just going to copy this, put it here. We're going to end the roll, and then we're going to end the row. So the row starts right here, and it has to start with 2 braces, end with 2 braces, and the roll starts with 2 brackets and ends with 2 brackets. So let's run this. And there we go. So he gets to attack using the magical Shillelagh, and here's his 2 rolls. Again, we always use the first roll, unless they're rolling disadvantage or advantage, and then you use the appropriate higher or lower. And it's magical bludgeoning damage of 8, a 1d8 plus 5. You rolled a 2. So that is a quick one. That is the Shillelagh macro. I will put this in the description below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.